Hello, this is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is a stock chart analysis. We're going to take a look at Synaptics. One of my subscribers asked about this, and so we're going to take a look at it. I haven't looked at it before. So what we've got on the screen is the weekly bars all the way back 2002. It looks like it went public right at the beginning of 2002, maybe the end of February 2002. So I'm looking at this as the 0 point right here, the low point, October 4th, 2002. And what this looks like to me when I look at it just from on the weekly bars first, this looks like we had one impulsive wave up here and then kind of a compound complex wave 2 impulsive, or not impulsive, cycle wave. Cycle wave 1, cycle wave 2, okay? This looks like a complex kind of A, B, ABC kind of thing in here. And then it looks like we get 5 waves launching up here for primary wave 1. And then another long drawn out complex corrective wave to the wave 2 here, all the way out into 2012. And then we take off. Now, this is on semi-log, all right? So if you look at it on arithmetic, you can see the dramatic of wave 3, all right? So cycle wave 3 with 1, 2, and how powerful primary wave 3 is. I lost the 3. It got hidden in here somewhere, or maybe it's all the way up here. Let's take a look. Yeah, there it is. Bring it down. Okay, so you can see, and wave 3s are usually the most powerful, strongest waves, and so this is really coming true in here. That's why I think we are in 1, 2, 3, 4. We're now working the fifth primary wave of the third cycle wave up. Okay, so we could be getting close to topping. We'll take a look. I'm going to go back to semi-log. And let me see the channeling in here. Let me take a look at something first. On an arithmetic, I want to see how this looks. If I draw a channel line between 2 and 4, and then what you do is you create a parallel line, and you bring it over to the top of 3. Now, that's one potential target for the top of wave 5. Okay, it would be up into when it hits that parallel line. Of course, you zoom out a little bit, so we'd be talking up in here. Now, another way that I did it, when I looked at projections, I think I got the same thing or something very similar. You know, if I look, wave 3 clearly extended, so I'm going to the top of wave 3 to the bottom of 4, and 61.8% is a likely target, and it's coming in right at that top of that projected channel line. So that's starting to give me a high degree of probability that we got a chance of, you know, slightly over 105 as a target for the end of wave 5. Now, sometimes wave 5s don't make it that far, so let's go ahead and zoom in and take a look at the daily chart. And we're just converting this to daily is what we're doing. I don't have a separate chart. Let me get rid of that. So now when I look at this, and let me rescale, there we go. Now we're looking a little bit better. So on a daily basis, here's this corrective wave 4 down here. Now it looks to me like we had a strong first wave up. I don't think this is enough to be wave 5 in and of itself. We didn't even get near the top here yet, okay, with this move. That's why I'm labeling it as a 1, okay. Now I think we had an ABC2. Now granted, this was a little shallow because it only corrected from the low here. It only corrected a little over 23.6%. And typically wave 2s will correct closer to 50%, if not beyond. Okay, now, so if wave 2 is shallow, we're expecting wave 3. Now, okay, so now, you know, you expect, well, okay, this is going to push up into wave 3. Now, but what's happening today? Today the stock's down over 5%. And let me go to where that is. Got it. Here we go. All right, so here's what's happening today. And let me make sure I've got this in the screen. Yeah, there we go. So the stock's down a little over 5%, kind of gapped and you know, breaking down here. Now, we were getting divergence. And let me go back to the other screen. If I look at the indicators, you can see that we were starting to get some divergence on RSI, on DI, on the directional, on DI plus. And on the demand index, we're getting divergence. So all three of my indicators were not confirming this push hip here, so it was making it ripe for a pullback. But when I look at that pullback, let's go back to it again. I mean, it pulled back down to the 55-day moving average, slightly, you know, and here's the 21, this is the 10 EMA. All these are simple, okay? So now what I'm kind of wondering with this kind of a move, we'll see it's got to hold above this low here, okay? This could be 1, 2 of the third. Let me go in and show you what I'm talking about, and let me draw it for you if I can get my little stuff over here. Okay, so what we'd be looking at is this is 1 and then a 2, which we seem to be getting. We're back down to 83, and then we'd be going up and working our way up to, you know, the 105 area, if this is continuing the way I think it is. Now, the fact that this has already pulled back today to like 83, that means it's below this peak here of 1. So this cannot be 3 and then 4, okay, because 4 cannot overlap 1. So therefore, if this is still part of an impulse wave up, we are working within a wave 3, all right? So, you know, I would have the bracketed wave 3 is what I'm talking about. Okay, and the reason is because then this would be a 1, and then this would be a 2, and then we'd have a 3 and a 4, and a 5-wave sequence within this wave 3, kind of like the way we had here, kind of up here, kind of sideways, and then we got the pullback. You know, it had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave sequence is what I see in this wave. So right now, my best estimate, now if we take out here and we continue to push down, then something else is going on, and we'll just have to reassess. But right now, I still think we are positioned to move higher. We'll see what happens here after this the break that's going on today. And let me go back to my mouse. And here's the result. And this is as of 9:45 Central Time here in the United States. 9:45 Central Time here in the United States. So. Let's see, I think that's it. I think that's all we got for Synaptics. So we'll stay in touch on this and we'll go from there. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, go on over to my website and subscribe, first name and email, you're good to go. Also, check out the new 3-video training series I've got for you. It's free. The first video came out on Wednesday morning. Second one's queued up to come out tomorrow morning. And we've got a series of 3 of them, so you need to opt in to take a look at those for the training, and all you need is your email for that, and you'll be good to go. So it's been Joe for Beyond the Chart. Everyone have a great Friday.